Welcome to Crime Alley Comics. Thank you for joining me today. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a video, but I've had a lot of things going on. But I do have a few things to show you today that are pretty interesting. I want to start off with, and I don't remember if I mentioned this in my last video or not, but there is Corgi Toy Company is now owned by Hornby Toys, and there is now a Corgi Club USA, Corgi Toys Club USA, that are putting out the old Corgi vehicles again. So they are remaking them. I did pick up one. In fact, I just got this one. I just joined the club, and there's a few reasons for that. But I got this little car here, and it comes in this metal tin, if you can see that, from the Corgi Model Club USA. Now, of course, it's out of Great Britain, but now they have opened it up to the USA as far as the club membership. My first car was the Lotus Climax Formula One racing car. Comes in the same box that it came in back in the 60s or whenever this one came out. You know, I got a certificate of authenticity with it and all that. But anyway, the reason I bring that up is because Corgi is now pre-ordering, taking pre-orders, and I assume they're still pre-ordering. They had a limited quantity, but they're taking pre-orders for the 66 Batmobile, and it's the first version of the Batmobile that they're recreating. For club members, they're making the matte black version, and then for anybody else who wants to buy one, you can get the gloss black version. So I wanted to bring that up in case any of you guys out there watching this video are interested in purchasing a brand new Corgi 267 Batmobile from Corgi Toys. If you go to the Corgi Toy Club, let me get this right, Corgi Model Club USA, you can order it right off there, or pre-order it rather. It's supposed to come out in October. Like I said, there's a limited quantity, so if you want to get one, you need to get that thing ordered pretty soon. I ordered mine the first day it came available for pre-order, and I figured they would be out sooner than they were, but when I checked, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 days ago, you could still pre-order the Batmobile. So anyway, I wanted to let you know that, and one of the reasons I bring that up is because if you remember from many previous videos, I've talked about a Corgi Batmobile that I was restoring, or was wanting to get restored, get it done, and I've showed you pictures of it, I think, when I got it, and then also after I stripped it and stripped the paint and everything off of it. Well, I didn't get a chance to do a video of it because with so much going on, I just couldn't get set up for videotaping. But anyway, here it is. This is the Batmobile that I just finished restoring about a week ago. See if I can get it to focus. So it is fully restored, new rivets, new paint, new windshield, everything works, and she's ready to be displayed. Now this is one of the later versions. This is like from the 70s. So this in particular version come out, 76. 72 they come out with the red tire version with plastic red tires, but this one, this body style and wheel combination and so on was out during the mid 70s. So there was 3 or 4 years there that they made this version before they come out with the whiz wheels that had the wider tires on it. This is probably one of the most common ones. These came out around the time I was buying them. I bought and I still have both my originals back in '75, and it's virtually the same as this one. So this one's pretty close. This one's the 8-spoke, I believe. Yeah, this is the 8-spoke version, where some of them were 12-spoke versions. I don't know if you can make those out, but getting too much glare on it there. But anyway, they had 8-spoke and 12-spoke version. Now, so I've got that one complete. It's ready to go on the shelf. And it's re-piqued my interest in Corgi toys because there were several that I never got as a kid, and I still don't have them to this day. The Monkey's Mobile, the Green Hornet Black Beauty, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I never got the 007 Aston Martin, but about a year ago, and I think I showed you guys this, I did pick up the remake of the 007 Aston Martin. And this thing is exactly like the one that came out in the 60s. It's got the bulletproof shield that comes up in the back. It's got the ejector seat that kicks the guy out, and you know, all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. That was what really got me when I bought that. I bought it literally, number one, because I never had the Aston Martin. Number two, because I wanted to see if it was anything close to it. A friend of mine has the original of the 007 Aston Martin, and that thing is exactly the same as his. So anyway, so I wanted to let you know about that, and also on the Corgi Model Club website, you can buy several of the old versions that they are now remaking again. Now, I was saying there was several I'd never gotten, like the Aston Martin. Well, I just picked this up off eBay, the Monkey Mobile. So now I have this to add to my collection. It's got 3 of the 4 people in it, so I've got to try to pick up the 4th person that goes inside the car. I don't know if you can see inside that very well, but this is the Monkey Mobile, and that's the 1/43rd scale, and then of course they have the 1/64th scale, which is also from Corgi Toys. Well, actually this one, it's still Corgi Toys, but this is a Husky. So they were calling them Huskies before they became the Corgi Juniors. So anyway, so there's the 1/64th scale Monkey Mobile. And while I was at it, I found a good deal on another Batmobile that I'm going to restore. So this one, as you can see, the windows are broken, the antenna's missing. Of course, it needs paint. It needs, I don't even think, yeah, it doesn't even have the door sticker on that side. It does on this side, but not this side. So there's another project for me to restore. So I've got that going on. Actually, I bought yet another one of the original version, and if you hold on just a moment, I will go grab that. Okay, this is the other one I picked up. This is the first version gloss black. This one came out after the matte black, but as you can see, this one has no tow hook. The flame moves in and out on it. So this is the first version that came out in gloss black 6 months after the matte black version came out. And I think it came out in October of '66 is when the matte black came out. This one came out in early '67. So as you can see, this one also needs a windshield. The chrome needs some work. Antenna's missing. Everything works on it, but the fins, now on these later or on these early versions, the fins were a little longer. I don't know if you can really tell looking at that how long the fins are in comparison with this one. Now let's see if we can get these together here. See, in the new version, the tips of the wings are much shorter. This one, both wings are pretty much there. This one has a little bit of the tip broke off on the one side there, so I'm going to have to build that up just a hair. But anyway, I picked this one up to restore as well. Because now that I restored that one, it's been several years since I restored one, but since I restored that one, I've really got a hankering to do it. That one also comes with the Batman figures, so I need a few of these because some of these don't have the Batman figure, and I've got to get the Robin figure as well. And I may just mold my own because I do my own molding and casting of certain things. So anyway, I may do that, or I may just purchase them. It depends if I can come up with the time to do the molding on them. But anyway, so that's all I have to say about the Corgis right now. So I will be restoring these others. Don't know when, but and hopefully when I get to a point to where I can restore one and videotape it at the same time, hopefully I'll be able to do that and actually put a video up of the restoration process. It's very interesting. There's a lot of parts in that Batmobile. It's not one of the more simpler ones that Corgi made. So anyway, enough about that. Now the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is, as you know, I have a project building the 1966 Batmobile from Fanhome. It's a 1/8 scale. It's like 28 inches long or something like that. But anyway, I've been receiving parts and putting that together. I wanted to show you where I was at. I have received up to series 20, so 1 through 20, which is, you know, that's how they're broken down. You get like 6 at a time, 6 in the series at the time. So but I'm on the last one was 15 through 20, which builds the frame, and I just wanted to show you the progress on this. This is the engine and transmission mounted on the frame for this Batmobile. And as you can see, this is just the front of the car, so there's quite a bit more to go on the back for the frame, but this is just the engine compartment and transmission. So that gives you an idea how large this thing's going to be. And the really interesting part now, 20 come with the coil spring and everything that goes on this side. As you can see, there's, well, if I can get it to you, there's a lot of detail in this thing. So there's coil spring, and so you got a pretty stiff suspension. This is all metal. The frame is all metal. There are some plastic parts on here, but most of the engine is metal. I think the valve covers might be plastic, and maybe the carburetor, stuff like that. But the transmission housing and bell housing and everything like that, that's all metal. So this has been a really interesting build. I kind of wish they would send more with it, but you know, it's not a cheap model to build for sure. So anyway, that's the progress I have on that. Now, the first things I got was the hood and one of the tires. Those are still over in the box, but I've showed you those before. But I wanted to show you the progress on the frame, because this is becoming quite the project, and really enjoying this build. So anyway, there's that. Now, I do have a few comics. I haven't picked up any comics for like a month. So I went to my LCS Saturday and picked up my pull, what was on my pull list. So I'll show you those now. First one up is Detective Comics 1086. Yeah, 1086. All right. Batman 149. Batman 150. Oop, get over there. Don't want you falling off the table. Let's see. Then we got Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft number 5. And Space Ghost number 3. So those are the books I picked up this week. And that's pretty much all I have, but I did want to update you guys on a few things. You know, the Fanhome Batmobile build, that's going really nicely, and it's tedious. I mean, there's some dinky screws and lots of little parts, but it's a lot of fun. It can be hectic at times, but it's still a lot of fun. So I'm really enjoying that build. I'm really happy to have finished up this Corgi Batmobile and to have picked up some other stuff. Right now I'm looking for, I don't know about you, but I don't like to spend a lot of money on these things, especially if I have to restore them, because I'm going to have to spend more money to restore them if they need windows or, you know, other parts. So I try to find these things fairly cheap, and on eBay occasionally I find them pretty cheap. You know, I don't like to spend over 20 bucks for one of these things. So I've gotten some really good deals, and you know, and I don't restore them to sell them. I restore them, and I think I have 17 or 18 of these Corgi Batmobiles now. And of course, back 5 years ago when I first started my channel, I did a video of the basically the 6 different versions of the Corgi Batmobile. I have all of them, all the different versions. Well, I have the different versions. I don't necessarily have all the variations, because you had some with green screens, you had some with purple screens, you had some with clear screens. Most of mine are blue screen. When I say blue screen, the windscreen or the canopy, the windshield on the Batmobile came in different colors, and I don't have any of the purple. I may have one clear one, I don't remember now, but and I showed those Corgi Batmobiles on my channel before, but I may do another video one of these days to show them again. But anyway, I really enjoy doing the restorations on those. It's a lot of fun. And you know, like I said, there's other guys out there on YouTube that do the restorations, and they do a video showing what they go through to restore them. Some guys like to actually tap the, after you drill the rivets, when you're putting them back together, you either have to glue in new rivets to hold it together, or you have to tap it and put screws in. They didn't come out with screws, so I don't like to do that, or I haven't done it yet. I've never tapped and put screws in one, simply because they didn't come out with it in the first place. So I like to buy reproduction rivets and then put them in to make it look more authentic. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I will keep you updated on the progress of my other projects, and our booths are both, well, June was not a good month for the booths, but July hopefully will be better. But we're still selling stuff. It's just we're not moving a lot. But there's several people last month. I think in June there were 20 people at Jake's that had to literally pay because they didn't even sell enough stuff to make their rent on their booth. Luckily, we've not had that problem yet. We've sold enough to make rent on the booth and to turn a little bit of a profit. So anyway, that's where those things are going. And I think that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to sit and listen to me ramble about silly stuff that I've got going on. And hope you all have a great day and a great week. So I will get off here now. God bless all of you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribed and hit the like button. I would appreciate the support. So God bless, and we will see you all next video.